Hey everybody, it's Brad Montgomery. Today is a real good day if you're a magician. And I'll tell you why. The New York Times had a piece on Juan Tamariz. And this article was not buried. It was on the front page and it was in their summary newsletter. I get their summary. And it was this great piece on this very deep thinking artist, leader of magicians, Juan Tamariz, who lives in Spain. This guy is such a big deal that people all over the world they beg for access to him to go and study with him. He's such a big deal that there are many stories of people learning Spanish in order to learn from Juan Tamariz. And I've seen Juan Tamariz only on video, never seen him live, but I've seen a ton of his disciples because his style of magic is wildly influential. This guy's he's crazy smart and crazy clever, and we all love him. And seeing this mainstream newspaper give a very complimentary and interesting article about Juan Tamariz was fantastic. Why, you should ask? The reason why, because it helps legitimize this art. So often magic is the brunt of a joke. If you see a magician on television, almost as part of a sitcom or a movie, almost always they're played for comic effect. And there's some truth in that because there's a lot of real goofy magicians. But for those of us who study the art and it is a performance art, the art of this craft called sleight of hand and magic, that never feels complimentary, right? And if you got a bunch of magicians together, which by the way is fun, you put us around a table drinking beer, definitely one of the stories that will come up is sometime we're out doing our craft, performing, maybe in a tuxedo at a fancy high-end party or something like that. And some Yahoo will accidentally insult us by saying something like, "Oh, I wish my children were here. They would just love this." Well, that's not a compliment. And also, it's just factually inaccurate. There is such a thing as magic created for children. Shoot, I had in a school assembly program I did in hundreds of elementary schools. So yeah, magic does work for kids, but most magicians are not targeting 7-year-olds. Most magicians work on this art in order to entertain and fool and create a sense of wonder in adults. Most of this magic is too subtle and too interesting and too complex for children to really follow and enjoy. There's a few exceptions, but mostly that's the truth. If I'm out performing for a bunch of adults at a corporate party or a wedding or who knows, anything, or just out with friends, if you bring up a 7-year-old, they're going to be bored stiff. It's just not for them. So, again, seeing this really great complimentary article about Juan Tamariz. Oh my gosh, so fun. And Juan Tamariz, by the way, the guy's fascinating. I've never seen him live. I've seen him a lot on video. I've studied him. But also, I kind of feel like I know Tamariz because I have seen his disciples. And that's how influential this guy is. He has disciples. It is not uncommon to hear stories of people trying to get access to Juan Tamariz. Is there any way I can go to Spain and study with you? I've heard stories of people learning Spanish in order to study with Juan Tamariz. But his books are published in English, so all of us study Juan Tamariz. Anyhow, I hope you are having a good day. I'm having a good day because this performance art, sleight of hand magic, just got a little boost. It got a little pat on the back. It got a little from the New York Times. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. You got to check out that article. It's really cool.